Good afternoon, ninjas. Good afternoon. It's been, what, 2 days? Peace?
Yeah.
We're missing a screw. 3 of them.
3, 4, 5. We're missing 5 screws.
Interesting. Well, let's try to get them sharpened and we'll try to get some screws in there. Woo! Windy. Windy. I don't know, why are you standing over there in the cold when he can be in the garage? All right, ninjas, today is Saturday. We did not do much of anything the last 2 days. We did work Thursday, but I did not record because it was a little bit sprinkling and it was kind of cold and we just kind of rushed through it, and it was just one of them days. Did not record anything yesterday because I was actually out of town. I went up to Knoxville, so we didn't do anything. I ended up coming home pretty late, later that afternoon. It wasn't worth trying anything. So we're gonna try to go trim a couple of shrubs and at least get started on the big project that I have. We don't have to finish, of course, today. There's no way that we even could, but we could definitely try, or definitely start, and then, you know, work on it a little bit. If not tomorrow, then next week. So the temperatures have dropped again. It was really nice for last Tuesday, Wednesday. It was like in the 50s and 60s, and now we're down below freezing again, around 30, 31. I had to go and get like a filter for my fridge because that makes ice and water and all that, because you have to change those every 6 months. So I ended up getting these as well while I was there. Got new pruners, hand pruners right here, just basic hand pruners. My favorite of this is the name Corona. Anyway, these are pretty cool. I have some old ones that are like sticking when you're using them, so I just needed to purchase some new ones. I actually been needing to purchase these for a while. I've just been kind of no time and whatever. So I went ahead and purchased some of these bigger ones, heavy duty ones, cuts up to 2 inches, and hopefully they'll come handy. I have some of these that are smaller than these, and they need to be sharpened also, so that's something we might do when pizza gets done, sharpening those hedge trimmers. Hey ninjas, who remembers these phones? Huh? You remember these phones? Some of you younger ninjas may not remember this stuff, but this is what we had to work with. Yeah. These are really old phones, guys. Really old phones. But this is what we had to work with, and this is how you had to text. Had to press the freaking number 2 3 times just to get the letter C. It's hilarious because back then we thought we were the hot stuff. They're junk now. Junk. Well, ninjas, we came here to the local Ace shop to pick up some bolts for that hedge trimmer that Pizza's been sharpening all freaking last couple hours. It took you freaking forever to get that done. That's why we didn't get to any shrubbery jobs today.
If I had a grinder, I could have got it done faster. It'd have been zippity-doo-dah done. Instead,
we didn't get to any shrubbery trimming today, so it's gonna have to be pushed to, we'll either try to do maybe something tomorrow, and if not, then next week. But I wanted to show you this Ford. It's an F350, probably a 90s model from the looks of it. I'm liking those rims and tires.
probably the 7.3 diesel.
And look at that freaking, the size of that
exhaust tip. Like an 8-inch tip.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see. I may try to zoom that in for you guys, but it's a beautiful truck.
It is.
I bet it sounds super nice. Let me give you a quick update on the trailer situation before we go in. I have decided, go ahead and get that. Obviously not today, they're closed, and tomorrow's Sunday. So Monday, Tuesday, I gotta call them and see. I don't know about that jack yet, if I want them to move it or if I want to leave it where it's at. If we're putting the toolbox in the truck, you know, in the back of Tiny, then really doesn't need to be moved. But it would be nice to get it moved because it's kind of right there in the middle, and if you ever have to like get from one side of the truck to the other, it's always going to be in the way when you're having to step over it. So that's something I might request for them to move it anyway. Truck's backing up, make sure that he doesn't hit Tiny. A lot of you ninjas are saying, but Nick, why don't you get an enclosed trailer? Pizza, what do you tell them about that?
We have one?
I have an enclosed trailer. I mean, I guess it's the people who haven't watched my videos that don't pay attention to the enclosed trailer that I have even recorded in. So I have one, which is temporarily used as a storage. And one of the things I'm also considering is selling the enclosed and just buying a storage building to put in my backyard. Here's my situation, ninjas. I can't decide if I want to try to have 2 crews again. I did that one year, which was not this year, it was the previous year, or I should say not the last year, it was 2016. And it was working out okay for a while, and then it just went to heck. So it was a headache. I've learned a lot from it, and I don't know if I want to go through that again. If you're a business owner, you will get into this situation, guys, where you got to decide what you want to do. Do you want to expand and get another crew going and take on the headache and the responsibilities, or do you want to just stay with one crew and you're always there and making sure everything's getting done properly and you can be involved with the mowing and helping out? Or if it's a smaller yard, you don't have to be involved. If you've got enough manpower, they should be doing their job and you just overlook and make sure things get done correctly. So I don't know yet. I think everything is up in the air. Obviously the 2014 is going to be going, and then I will be getting a backup truck, but it'll be a 4-door and it will be a used truck. I don't need to buy another new truck. Pizza's about to fall asleep while I'm talking over here, but I gotta give you the update, guys. So I think I've made the decision. We're gonna go pick it up next week, and I think it'll also give us a lot to do because there's a lot of stuff. What do we got to do to it, Peace?
We've got to build all the weed eater racks, put all the weed eater racks together, put them on the trailer. Once we figure out how we're gonna mount them, we've got to build the blower racks and put those on the trailer, and then.
What do you think about some of these comments, Peace, that they've been saying about that the round frame is sturdier than the box frame?
I honestly don't know. I don't see why one would be sturdier than the other in that application.
Right.
The only thing I saw that I liked about the square tubing that does make sense, somebody commented about, was, have you ever tried to stand on a piece of square or a round tubing?
Pretty slippery.
Yeah.
Also be a little bit challenging putting on the...
Yeah, putting on the racks and stuff would be a lot harder too, because
you'd have to use U-bolts or something, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd probably have to use U-bolts and do a whole system. I don't know. It's not as easy just to bolt it in there.
Let's go in, see what if they have those bolts that we need for the hedge trimmers, and then we're gonna call it a day. Come on, come with us. Pizza's looking for some $38 Carhartt gloves.
Yeah, man, gotta have them Carhartt. I'm gonna start repping Carhartt.
quick update, ninjas, on the window. Remember how I showed you before where it's at? All the way down. And I think last time I showed you it was about right here. Now look up here. It's gone up all the way up, all the way out here. Check that out. See how much it's stretched? It's growing. It's alive. There you have it, ninjas. Not much of a day because pizza took a while. It really took a while to sharpen that hedge trimmers. And then it got really cold and we didn't really start super early, so didn't have much of daylight left. If we end up working tomorrow, I'm not really sure about that just yet. You know, I'll record, and if we don't, then we don't. Then we'll get back on schedule and everything next week. It's just been one of them weeks, and I ended up going out of town yesterday. So just wanted to, you know, say what's up. Hope all you guys are doing good. I'll give you an update on that trailer as I've made my decision. And now I am just ready to call it quits and go home. So just drop pizza off. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate all the loyalty. And stay tuned. Much more to come. Later, ninja. Woo!